The technologies companies refer to when they talk about the metaverse can include virtual reality, characterized by persistent worlds that continue to exist even when you're not playing, and augmented reality that combines aspects of the digital and physical worlds.
The positive impact of the presence of the metaverse concept in various activities. First, online shopping. With the metaverse in the digital era, you can directly try the item you want to buy. Whether the size is right and suitable for use, everything can be tried on virtually before buying. And the second, playing games. In the metaverse, users can enjoy the game world like the real world. And the third, discuss with co-work. Doing work online with the same experience as working in an office.
The presence of a virtual world called the Metaverse by Mark Zuckerberg makes people imagine and predict how life will be in the future, including me. I expect that future generation of the Metaverse will be multi-potentialite. Emily Wapnick introduced multi-potentialite, namely those who have a purpose in life, not for one particularity or a true calling. Multi-potentialite people aim to excel in several areas. Multi-potentialite are people who have more than one potential or interest. And what makes them unique is they have three superpowers in their characteristics as multi-potentialite. First is the ability to transfer ideas, patterns, and knowledge from one interest to another. Since multi-potentialites are usually competent in more than one field, the exposure they get from their various areas of interest allows them the unique ability to transfer ideas, process, and knowledge from one industry into another. Second, effective breaking from activities. Literature on productivity states that the key to being most productive is not working longer, but rather working smarter, with frequent breaks. Allows for work to be done with purpose rather than working to pass the time, which often leads to procrastination. The third is the intensity of always being a beginner. Since multi-potentialites are not specialists in one given field, there always exists an element of the beginner's excitement in multi-potentialite essential to the creative process.
In the virtual or metaverse world, school buildings with all the facilities can be built more magnificent, more beautiful, and more complete. Of course, this will make the atmosphere more comfortable and enjoyable. But the bond between teachers and students in the real world can be reduced because they only meet in the metaverse with their respective avatars form, while in the real world they rarely or even never meet. In the image of the it is indeed tempting, we can go to a place far or near without having to leave the location from where we stand. Just put on Oculus glasses and then immediately slide to the destination and so on. But once again, this is not the real world. When you return to the real world, you will be faced with the reality of how messy and the real world is. Talking about the opportunities of the metaverse, at least there are some things that can be development in the metaverse. First, the opportunity that can be built in the metaverse is to create avatars. Overseas has already happened where these avatar designs make a lot of money because these avatars are sold. The next opportunity is virtual programming, where we don't have to meet in person to able to communicate. Even in the virtual world, we can communicate overseas. As for the challenge, it is that the 60% of the jobs will be lost or replaced by digitization. The next challenge is innovation, where based on world rankings, Indonesia is still small, and the third challenge faced is the problem of human resource. Due to reduced innovation, human resource will be the same, and in this metaverse world, work tends to be mostly done through robotic systems that use IT systems.